Jennifer Guastucci on Zoom says, I'm a 2-ish when it comes to the 1 to 10. I'm both emotional and disciplined. I'm a single mom, so they're both instilled in me, so those are my strengths. My weakness is comprehension. The market has been challenging for me to comprehend, so my confidence in this arena is limited, which has made it frustrating. Great point, Jennifer. And again, Jennifer, I'll say it again, there is no trusted source of information when it comes to the crypto and the DeFi space. That's why I created the DeFi Academy. I'm literally creating a peer group that's going to help advise me, and we're going to advise each other and make the best decisions going forward. We already have them in the group. We've got high-level people in here, and we're already making better decisions as a group because we're listening to each other and we're thinking about things with discipline, and we're coming to a consensus. So Jennifer, the biggest problem I see is that you don't know who to trust. You know, do you trust Elon? Do you trust some anonymous source on a forum? You know, do you go to Reddit? What, are you kidding me? Do you trust a tweet? Do you trust a CoinDesk article? You don't know what to trust. So that's one thing, no reliable source of information. And then Jennifer, you say you don't comprehend these markets. Well, there's two parts of that, Jennifer. First of all, I would say there's two things going on. First of all, you've been told you can't comprehend this stuff. So your entire educational system has tried to convince you that you can't manage your own money. And I spoke about this on our last live broadcast. Robert Kiyosaki talked about this. You've been brainwashed to think that you can't comprehend your own money, which just isn't true. Jennifer, these concepts aren't complicated. And in the first 2 weeks inside the DeFi Academy, you're going to know everything you need to know about DeFi and crypto to make intelligent trading decisions. And again, I could trade mosquito futures as long as I have a stop loss and as long as I have a long-term perspective. I can trade any instrument in the world. I don't even need to know what it is. When I was on Wall Street, I sat one day with the foreign exchange traders. These guys were out of their minds. I mean, seriously. They were trading Deutschmark. They were trading all these other currencies before the euro back in the day, right? While they were trading Deutschmark, I mean, seriously, they were out of their minds just trading Deutschmark. They were making markets. They were trading on things. This is when big numbers would come out. At the same time, they would be punting gold futures and S&P futures at the same time, right? Just for fun, right? Just to give them an extra kick if that wasn't enough, right? Now, did they have addictive personalities? Perhaps. My point is that they could trade anything because they had a trading discipline. And the same is going to be true for you, Jennifer. When we get you up the curve as a trader, you can trade anything. You can go trade foreign exchange, you can trade S&P futures, you can trade gold, but without that strategy, you can't trade anything. And so again, Jennifer, it's going to be about educating. It's going to be about disciplining yourself as a trader. And honestly, the sky's the limit. Okay, as a mom, as a female, you probably will have maybe a different emotional connection to the world than, say, me as a male and as a father. But that can be to your advantage. But we both use the same disciplines. We both have stop loss orders. We both ride our winners. We both have a long-term perspective, and we both have a peer group that we can trust and we can check in with. That way we take it all out of the equation. And that's the important part here. Again, we don't make decisions based on emotions. This is trading. This is not Netflix. So if we remind ourselves of that, we're always going to win in the long term.